Hey everybody, I'm Julie.
And I'm Heather.
And we're in Nadine the Band. That's a band. But this is going to be a slightly different video today because usually we would play you a song right now and we're not going to do that. Instead, we know that some of you guys are here because we did this video up here on psychics who drew pictures of our future husbands. So if you're here for that, it's update time. We did it about a year ago, and my drawings have officially run their course. And long story short, nothing happened. I met no one during this last year of quarantine.
Why would we?
Why would we? This guy over here with no cheekbones and this weird cauliflower ear, I didn't meet him. These two guys right here who are supposed to be different people, but apparently we both marry, never found them.
No.
This soulless man with no pupils that terrifies me. I was supposed to meet him this month. Didn't meet him.
You haunted your dreams for life.
This basic looking dude, didn't meet him. Heather, I don't think you've met this picture of Scott Disick run through a Scribble app yet. Not dating Scott Disick?
I am not dating Scott Disick.
This guy for Heather with these blue eyes that looks kind of like Pennywise.
Yeah, didn't happen.
Young Steve Buscemi.
One of my things might happen in May.
In May.
But I don't remember which one.
Okay. I'm going to say if mine didn't happen, well, I don't know. I don't want to say if mine didn't happen, yours didn't happen.
Thanks.
But, you know.
If I don't get love, you don't get love. Ha!
But something that's interesting, these third guys, these third drawings, these feel kind of the most like real interpretations of people to me.
Yeah.
I might know who this person is.
I also know who my person is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, not my future husband.
Yeah.
But I think, I don't even know if he's not in jail right now. Honestly, this scary man, I think I know who it is, but I have no idea why she drew him for me.
Honestly, I don't really know what I believe with all this stuff. I think mostly it's for fun. And if it happens to really predict a soulmate, rad.
$15 well spent.
But now I'm going to sound like an insane person because I'm going to say this. So I think what happened with our third drawing was the psychic was seeing men in our life at that moment. She was not seeing our future soulmates or future husbands. She was just seeing the men currently in our orbit.
Yeah, like maybe who we were on a path to if we continued to pursue that path.
Yes.
But we did not. Here's another thing. This particular artist, I would almost want to have her do another one to see if maybe I get a different person. Yeah. But here's the thing. All the artists have closed their shops since we bought these.
What does that mean? That sounds like a bad sign.
That's a bad sign. They've all since shut down their Etsy shops, which is weird also because they all had tons of reviews and they were all really positive. Why did you shut down your shop if you were doing well? I mean, yes, maybe you're scamming people, but like, we also fully are aware we're about to get scammed. It's not gonna change my mind. I'm still gonna go for it. That's a sign. Woo, 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 sign. And then my thought is like, oh my gosh, our review made them shut their shops down. It's like, no.
They didn't see it.
No, they didn't see it. No,
we also didn't name any of the shops in our review.
That is correct.
So
that is
no
correct.
way to know unless
they're psychic. They knew. They knew these girls are about to blow my operation wide open, and I need to get off the internet now. Hey Heather, do you consider yourself a smart person?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you consider yourself to be someone who learns from their mistakes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Then why did we buy another psychic drawing of our future husbands?
Because we're lonely.
We are lonely. So here you go. We did it a 5th time. So here we go. They did some astrology stuff, which I don't understand any of the astrology stuff. So this one was done differently. What does this person look like? Astrology provides many answers to questions through your current personal astrological chart. Also, knowing this data and taking it as a basis, almost any mentalist can create a visual portrait of this person. Although the drawing will be different for different mentalists, but in general, you will see a lot in common, which I did. All my guys had beards.
So I do want to say before we get into this.
Yes.
So for this drawing, they did want to know some astrological information about us. Name, birthday, time of birth. So this one is based on astrology.
A fairly reliable method for checking a drawing is to display an astrogram. Based on the result of the astrogram analysis, the reliability of the first sketch is now at 79%. As a rule, each subsequent refinement of the drawing through stroke sketching, black drawing, color drawing removes the accuracy by 5 to 10%. So basically what they're saying is that the first drawing is the most accurate, and as it gets more detailed, it gets less likely that this is what the person looks like.
What is an astrogram?
It's a telegram sent to us from the astrological plane. I have no idea. I just made that up. Did it sound right?
Thought that was really what it was.
No, I just made that up because I'm full of
Just like some of this
just
stuff.
like some of this.
This is Julie's astrogram.
I think they just made it up. My first light drawing of my future soulmate. Here it is. Step 1.
Okay. Yes.
Step 2.
Still yes. It's a male.
It's a male. Step 3.
Oh.
And here's where they start to give me the beard. Step 5. So, like we said, the most reliable drawing is this first one where you just barely see some hair, eyes, and like he's got 2 nostrils. Good for him. A mouth is just assumed to be in there. So, you know, so far so good. What kills me though is this last drawing when they start to add detail. These little crow's feet that they put on the side of his eyes. They weren't there in any of the other drawings, and then it's like, oh wait, old person. And they just gave me a couple little crow's feet.
She did you dirty.
She did me dirty. That was just a little bit of insult on injury. They don't give me a lot about the personality.
Okay.
They say they can't determine age.
I would like to know the age, please.
And apparently they do this thing where like they don't want to have racial bias, so they set them automatically to drawings of European Caucasian faces.
Hi, can I say something?
Yeah.
That is extremely racially biased.
Yes. So I emailed them and said like, can you see the race though? Like, can you tell me what their race is? And then she wrote me back and said like, we set it to this default, so if you have a racial preference, let me know. And it's like, no, I don't have a racial preference. I thought you could figure it out. I thought you were supposed to know.
Yeah, you're the psychic. You're supposed to know.
You tell me.
Don't tell me to determine the race of my soulmate.
The universe is supposed to decide. You're just supposed to tell me. Our compatibility, spiritual compatibility is 60 to 65%. Compatibility by interests is 60 to 65%. Psychological compatibility is 30 to 40%, and emotional compatibility is 30 to 35%. So emotionally, we're not quite on the same level.
That's not great.
That's not great. Okay, they give us initials for their names.
Ooh.
It is highly likely that the name may contain the letters D or O. In most cases, this is the first letter of the first or last name, but this does not have to be exactly the first letter. It can be a consonant with the pronunciation of the name. It doesn't have to be like Desmond Osmond. Where did I get Desmond Osmond?
Like a D, like there's a D in the name, but it's not the beginning of the name.
Harold.
Aiden O'Hara.
Where will you meet this person? This information is defined by conditionality. One of the auspicious places for this meeting in a public place while shopping, mall or shop. Your energy paths are in maximum contact through 6 to 8 months. Perhaps you already know this person, then the meeting will depend on the maximum mutual desire.
Have you ever initiated a conversation with a man while shopping?
No.
No.
You know how I shop? Like this. Don't look at me. I don't want you to bug me while I'm shopping.
The only person I talk to is the cashier. I'll have a nice conversation with them.
The character advantages. He's adaptable, good-natured, endowed with insight, entrepreneurial, talented by nature.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna have a talented entrepreneur.
Hey, that's nice.
Yeah. character flaws.
Uh-oh.
From time to time, impatient. Sometimes naive. I got a little sweet summer child, do I?
Maybe that's where you emotionally and psychologically don't match. Maybe you're the more mature one and he's the more naive one. And that frightens me that you would be the more mature one in a relationship. Gonna need some chaperoning. I'm gonna have to go on dates with you guys and make sure you don't fall in the damn fountain.
We're gonna fall in the damn fountain. Because I'm gonna wanna get in there and get those quarters out of the fountain.
Yeah.
And he's supposed to tell me not to do it, he's just gonna be right in there with me. My little naive boyfriend and my little naive ass are jumping in the fountain. Let's talk about yours.
Ooh, my new husband. So mine, like Julie said, based on the astrogram. Here is my astrogram. Yep, looks like a freaky deaky alien.
Yeah.
I think it is a telegram from space, just like you said. Here is drawing number 1. All right, eyes, eyebrows, nostrils.
Yep.
You know, the main functions, all right there. Okay, second, he's looking pleasant.
Yeah, look at that little smile.
Yeah, upturned mouth. Okay, here's my third drawing. Ooh, wow, okay, he looks like a child.
It's like he got younger. You get a lot of boys. What does that mean?
I don't really want to be with a boy.
Are you a cougar?
I don't think so. And here's my final drawing.
There he is.
All right.
Does he look familiar?
No,
No.
not for like a human that I know. He's got a collar, like he's got an office job or something.
My guy just had a little t-shirt on.
Okay, don't get me wrong. He's very attractive,
Mm-hmm.
aesthetically pleasing. He just looks really young.
They didn't give him little crow's feet, did they?
My dude is too smooth. Like I almost wish he had a beard. His eyes look maybe like they're light colored.
But then he's also set to Caucasian.
What is the character of this person?
Give me the deets.
Character advantages: intelligent, friendly, trustworthy, strong and strong-willed. Good character that attracts others.
Oh.
Character flaws: from time to time lacks self-confidence, sometimes ingenuous.
Everything sounded good.
I don't like.
But then ingenuous.
I
That's a
don't like
hard.
ingenuous.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, especially like with me. You know, like
Yeah.
don't be ingenuous with your partner. I understand, not that it's okay, but I understand maybe presenting yourself a certain way to the public.
Maybe that's
No,
all
but
maybe that's what it is.
Okay.
Like maybe he won't be ingenuous to you. Maybe he's ingenuous like maybe he does work like a high profile office job where he's like maybe the boss, the CEO of a company.
He's like a 23-year-old CEO.
Yeah,
Wow.
and maybe he has to put on a certain air about him for respect.
They don't tell me how old he is, but his birthday is maybe from April to July.
I did not get that information.
This, in most cases, the drawing corresponds to the person's current age, but this is not always the case. And also, I'm not going to tell you what the case is for your drawing, so it really wasn't helpful at all. What is your compatibility with this person? Compatibility by interests is 60 to 70%. Spiritual compatibility is 50 to 55%. Psychological compatibility is 80 to 90%.
Wow, you need somebody who is psychologically compatible with you.
I think so.
Yeah.
Emotional compatibility is 30 to 40%. That was yours, huh?
We're both low on that.
So they tend to compare being rational and logical to being emotional, as if being emotional is being irrational and illogical, and I don't like that. And also when you talk about basing decisions based on emotion versus logic, it sounds like logic is the right way to go and emotion is the wrong way to go, and
Yeah.
I think there's a stigma against being emotional, and I don't think that's right. Because also making an emotional decision could mean that you're thinking about the feelings of other people.
The people, like sometimes Batman has to think with his heart.
Yes.
You know? Sometimes Batman has to let the bad guy go to save the innocent person.
What is this person's name? It is highly likely that the name may contain the letters I or Y. That's super specific.
Miley.
Miley. Riley?
Riley.
Where and when will you meet this person?
Come on, internet.
Okay,
That's
so
the only option we have.
this says, One of the auspicious places for this meeting, in a crowded place. This is a restaurant or a cafe. When are we gonna eat in a restaurant or a cafe or go shopping again?
No. So as far as meeting people in public places, I think I have talked to maybe like 3 people in like bar situations.
Yeah.
One guy.
That were not the bartender?
That were not the bartender, yes. One guy sat there and talked to me for like 20 minutes and then turned around and gave my friend his number. There was another guy at a bar who I was actually kind of interested in. He was actually kind of cute. We were talking and we had stuff in common. Like we discovered we both went to the same high school.
Even though you were in a totally different town?
We were in a totally different town, and it was like, oh, we knew some of the same people. And then I had another friend who like kept coming over and like getting in my face and like whispering to me. He's a guy friend, and he'd come and it's like, go away, I'm fine, go away. And he didn't leave me alone. And eventually this guy just kind of,
because you had this other guy whispering in your ear.
yeah,
Total blocker.
total blocker.
Did it on purpose too.
Yeah.
All right, your energy paths are in maximum contact through 6 to 7 months. So does
Okay.
that mean in 6 months?
I think
Or does that mean now until the next 7 months?
through
6 to 7 months.
Oh,
I think it's
now to then.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, so I should be looking now.
Yeah.
I thought I had months.
No, I think So how do you feel about your 5th psychic reading?
I liked that one.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm gonna say I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think it's true. It would be nice if it was true.
Maybe your little space picture became
Yeah,
a real thing, man.
it would be nice if this little space picture turned into a real person. Yeah, so far our track record has not been good.
No.
None of these people have found us. We haven't found them. Maybe this one's different, am I right? How do you feel about your guy?
I feel okay with, I don't want to say everything except for the way he looks, because it's not that he looks bad. He looks fine. It's just, he looks young, and I think it kind of freaks me out.
This guy almost feels similar to your first one.
Yes, I got that vibe.
Yeah, where your guys seem kind of clean cut. My guys seem a little dirtier, maybe.
This reading and my very first reading, they feel very jockey to me, and I just don't think I'm into jocks.
Yeah.
I think also with mine, like, I think there's someone that I want it to be, and he has an extremely specific look. They have to draw these very generalized looking men so that you can kind of make it different people.
Yeah.
If you draw a super specific looking person, I feel like it's never gonna work. All right, so that was our update on our husbands. So now we have another up to 8 months to see if we get these
now
men.
you have to stay subscribed to us, astrology people.
Yeah.
You have to stay subscribed to us because in another 6 to 8 months, we will have another update to give you on whether we meet these men.
If you liked what you saw, please click like. Subscribe to us. We do music commentary. We perform. We're musicians. We're a band. We talk about funny stuff. Sometimes we talk about psychics and astrology and stuff.
We just have fun.
We just have fun.
We just have fun.
Yep. So hopefully we see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.